The stock assembly module is to assemble finished goods according to the bill of material setting. This transaction will increase the stock quantity of the finished goods and at the same time decrease the stock quantity of material items. Just like function of sale order or purchase order, stock assembly order will not affect stock movement. It can be transferred to stock assembly and there will be outstanding report on stock assembly orders that will have not been transferred. To create stock, go to stock and click on stock item maintenance. Then click new. You can key in the stock code and the description, key in the UOM, and once done, click save. To create the finished good, click stock, go to more stock maintenance, then click item BOM maintenance. Here, click new, select the item code which will be the final good, then click the plus sign to add the sub item. For example, raw material 1, raw material 2, raw material 3, and packaging material 1. Here, key in the quantity, the cost fraction, overhead costs. The total balance will be automatically calculated. So once you have keyed in all the necessary information, then you can click save. So now to assemble orders, go to stock and click on stock assembly order. Here, click new, then select the item code which will be the final code. The sub items will automatically be generated as we have already saved. And if we notice, once we key in the quantity 20, the following quantity over here automatically changed, and so did the subtotal. Then key in the assembly cost. So once done, click save. Now to assemble the order, go to stock and click on stock assembly. Then click new, click on transfer from assembly order. Here you can key in the quantity of the orders that you want to assemble, for example 10. So once done, click OK. Here the item code will automatically be generated and the new quantity of items. Key in the assembly cost. So once done, click save. Now if we go to stock and click stock card report once again, and if we click inquiry, now here we would notice there is a new item code for finals code and the balance quantity is now 10. And if we click the plus sign for packaging material 1, raw material 2, and raw material 3, we would notice there is a decrease in quantity which resulted in the increase of final goods. Now if we go to stock and click on stock assembly and click edit, we are able to key in the dismantled quantity. Stock disassembly is to disassemble finished goods and get back its raw material. This transaction will decrease stock quantity of finished goods at the same time increase the stock quantity of the material. So if we click 1 here and we click save, and if we go back to stock card report, we will notice that now the final quantity is 9 and the raw material would be 9. This is because there is an increase in the existing quantity. BOM listing report is to list all BOM items and show the maximum quantity, which is the finished goods that could be assembled based on the currently available material item stock level. So to do that, go to stock and click on BOM listing report. Then click on inquiry and then click on the plus sign. Here you can see based on the available quantity of items, what is the maximum amount of quantity that could be manufactured. To check the usage of material items such as in which finished item and the quantity needed to produce 1 unit of the finished item, go to inquiry and click on BOM material usage inquiry. Here, select the item code and you will be able to see what is the item that needed raw material to and how many quantities do we need this. To check the availability of material items if a certain quantity of finished good is to be assembled, go to inquiry and click check BOM material inquiry. Here, click the plus sign and click the final good and click inquiry. We can see the required quantity, available quantity, total required quantity, and the balance quantity. This is for 1 item. If we key in for 10 items and click inquiry, we would notice the change in number. Now if we click raw material summary, we'll be able to see the total required quantity, the available quantity, and the balance quantity.